Well, he earned an Olympic silver medal from the 2012 London Games, but he also deserves a medal for courage.
Western Carolina alum Manteo Mitchell joins us this morning to talk about his journey and his struggles throughout the Games. Good morning. Thank you for coming in so early.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, tell us a little bit about how you got into running.
Well, I'm actually a late bloomer. I started running when I was a senior in high school and played football for 4 years and just ventured into running because I broke my arm my senior year, have a habit of breaking bones, I guess. Started running, and it's been a great journey ever since.
And primarily short distance running, right?
Yeah, short distance. I'm considered a short sprinter, so 200 and 400 meters.
All right, the last time I interviewed you, we were going through your training regimen. We were also looking at you getting ready for qualifying. You did all of that and made it to the Olympics.
Yeah, like I said, it's been a very long journey. You know, just training, like you said, we interviewed last, I was actually recovering from another injury and just going through all the stages of competition and post-training and pre-training, and just glad that I made it.
And then tell folks, you talked about how you are prone to breaking bones, maybe. Tell folks what happened while you were at the Olympics.
Well, 3 days prior to competition, I actually tripped going up the steps in the village, and I think that's what set up a stress fracture that went unnoticed. And during the day of competition, I got out and I got about halfway during the race, and it just snapped in half. And you know, I had to decide at that point, was I going to keep going or give up? And the deciding factor was to keep going.
How did you keep going?
I think it was pure grace of God and just, you know, just faith-focused finish, just trying to finish the race for not only myself, but my teammates in the country. Yeah,
faith-focused finish, you talk about that, but you did. You had more than just yourself to worry about at this particular time. There were 3 others you didn't want to let down.
Oh, exactly. I was the first guy, so no matter how fast or slow I got there, as long as I got there, I knew we could be in medal position. So just wanted to do my part.
It was one of the great stories to come out of the Olympics. It really was.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. President Obama actually said that in one of his speeches when we visited the White House. So yeah, I thought that was kind of cool.
And how did it feel when you knew that you'd placed and got the silver? What was going through your head at that point?
Well, at that point, I ran in the prelim race, so a lot of the adrenaline kind of went down after the fact that the race finished. So, but to sit there and watch those guys, you know, compete and get the silver medal was just unbelievable.
Yeah, silver never looked so good, did it? Manteo Mitchell, we'll see you in the next hour.
All right,
thanks
so much. He earned an Olympic silver medal from the 2012 London Games, but he also deserves a medal for courage.
Yes, Western Carolina alum Manteo Mitchell joins us to talk about his journey and struggles through the Games. Good morning. We are so happy to have you here.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
You had quite an adventure over in London. If you guys missed it, you guys ran your relay. And during the relay, you actually broke your leg, but you kept running.
I did.
That's one of the amazing stories
now,
out of
the
the Olympics.
400s, right?
Yeah, this was the 4x400 meter relay, yeah.
And what happened?
Well, 3 days prior to competition, I actually tripped going up the steps in the village, and I think that's what set up a stress fracture that kind of went unnoticed by the doctors. So the day of competition, I actually got out there and ran and gave my all and got to 200 meters, which is halfway from my race, and it just snapped in half, and I just kept running.
You could feel it.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. And how are you doing now?
It's actually 8 weeks today since it happened. Recovering very well, very swiftly, and hopefully going to get cleared next week to run.
And when you talk about running, what's next for you? Because the Olympics are 4 years away.
Exactly. Well, a lot of people don't realize that in between the Olympic Games, there's lots of races and things like that. And next up is the World Championships in Moscow, Russia. So that's what I'll be training for next.
That's exciting, going to Russia.
That really is. And what about Rio in 4 years? Are you in?
Oh, yeah, definitely going to work hard and try to get to Rio in 2016, exactly.
All right, I've got a big question for you. Julie is getting ready this coming weekend to run the Chicago Marathon.
Ooh.
We know you're a sprinter. Do you have any advice?
I would probably never run that far, but
I know, it lost
my
my
advice
mind.
is lots of carbs and plenty of water.
All right, I've got that.
And good shoes, too.
Good shoes.
Good
Okay.
shoes.
Training is the key, though, regardless of whether you're doing short runs or long runs, right?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Making sure you don't overtrain, but making sure you train enough and do it, you know, effectively and efficiently. So, yeah.
What did you take away from the Olympic experience?
Lots of friendships. Just an unbelievable experience. It's very, very humbling, and just an honor just to represent your country and, you know, go out there and do stuff for not only yourself but your team and everyone that's supporting you back home. So,
Manteo Mitchell, you're a class act.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming in this morning. It's an honor to have you here.
Thank you.